Hello everybody, welcome back to the Chef Rooms, episode 2, level 1. But before we get into that, I want to point out this comment that let me know I had missed an entity on floor 0, and that being hounds. If at any point you guys notice I do something like that, please feel free to comment, and I'll do what I did here where I acknowledge it in the beginning of the next video. So, let's get right into it. Level 1 is seen as a habitable zone. It's safe, easy to survive, secure with places to hide if you need to, and a minimal entity count. Level 1 is a large open warehouse area with concrete floors and walls and a slight fog that seems to be coming kind of out of nowhere. Although it may make it harder to see, it does tend to create puddles around the floors at this level at random, and due to this there's a constant supply of water here and there. Unlike level 0, this floor not only has constant electricity but also is way bigger in size, featuring different levels, floors, staircases, rooms, and elevators. At random throughout the level, crates of both usable items and useless items will appear and disappear, seemingly at random. Some of these useful items being things such as food, almond water, clothes, batteries, weapons, and medical supplies, while the useless items could be such as car parts, crayons, used needles, old paper, live mice, dead mice which appear to be injected with some sort of substance, loose change, and bundles of human hair. That's disgusting. Although there's a chance to get the bad items from crates, you should really keep an eye out for them and chance of the good items if you're ever on the floor. Also, for no reason or apparent purpose, there are paintings on the walls and floors at random that are known to change appearance or straight up just disappear if you look away from them or they're no longer under lights. Because speaking of the lights on this floor, although they always have power, they aren't always on. Sometimes they flicker or just straight up turn off. When this happens, more than just the paintings disappear. Supplies may disappear, as well as entities appearing unexpectedly. Although hostile, they will rarely attack if there's light nearby or a large amount of people. So if you plan on taking a nap, I'd hold a light source as well as any items you don't want to lose in case the lights do turn off. Now this is new: bases, outposts, and communities. Meg, which is the major explorer group, has base Alpha. It's the first main Meg base. Roughly half the group are living there, being explorers and people in contact with the BNTG. The base sits close to level 1's entrances and heavily guarded in case of enemy threats. And then there's the BNTG Trader Keep. It's a large city almost complex with around 400 non-hostile inhabitants. It poses normal societal infrastructures, while main supply location for wanderers. There's a trader's vault within the storage hall connected to the BNTG, and it keeps contact and friendly with Meg. Tom's Diner is run by Tom, who was actually a chef before he no-clipped into the Backrooms, and he has plenty of food stored by the BNTG every few months, and Tom himself is friendly, and his diner is a social spot for many who get stuck on the floor. For entrances, we have you can no-clip from level 0, climbing a tree in level 11.1, the end of event 5 in level 92, and finishing the King's Trial on level 94. Exits: exploring down longer floors on the level will lead you to level 2 eventually. Holes in the wall that you see can lead you to level 19, and if you find a ceiling with paintings on it, you can no-clip to a party? I don't know what that is, but we might get into that later, or in a separate video. Here are just some recovered notes on the floor as of now that have been seen. The artist lives in me, the artist dies in me. Won't you stay for the after party? Which I wonder if that's a reference to the painting in the ceiling. Burn my fucking body. The bluebird beckons you, soothes you, you'll be safe here. Black queen to h5, and that's checkmate. Watch the clock, the final prophecy draws near. That's a little spooky. So far 2 guns have been found on the floor, and they were 2 worn out, cold flintlock pistols. Not really any significance, because the crates did say they could have weapons. Maybe that was someone who was here a long time ago. As far as entities go, we have dolers, adult facelings, hounds, skin stealers, and scratchers. Although not a ton, I personally wouldn't want to run into any of these guys. In conclusion to today's video, I like this room as it was really our first introduction to things like outposts, supplies, friendly people to interact with, and entities, really. I know there was on the first floor, but we didn't see him at the time. So, make sure to check the description, as it'll have both the link to the Wikidot for the information if you wanted to check it out for yourself, but also a link to Brugley's channel because, he inspired this entire thing. And let me know if I made any goofs or what you think of the floor down in the comments. And I'll see you in the next one. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you're having a good day. If you're watching early on, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya, and stay spooky. Let's see how that sticks.